Brought to you by the CyberSpiders. Goliath National Bank has developed and tested an electronic trading system over the past 2 years, investing approximately $30 million in the people, processes, and technologies to support a state-of-the-art e-trading system and challenge market leaders. After the suspect was apprehended at the airport carrying sensitive GNB information, we searched the computers of the suspect located in their home, and this led us to find emails of them offering to sell e-trade secrets to the highest bidder. A GNB employee is suspected, but it's unknown how the infrastructure or data were compromised. The NIST cybersecurity framework consists of standards, guidelines, and practices we implement to protect GNB's critical infrastructure. That includes identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. Before the former senior financial analyst was arrested, one day while he was in his office at the company, he found out that there weren't enough firewalls separating the individual internal systems. Upon discovering this vital piece of information about GNB's internal infrastructure, the suspect started digging through files to see what he could use in order to make a profit.
Officers came across this suspect and his wrongdoing. They hired an outside consulting firm to do damage control and respond to the incident. Tasks included characterize where the root of the original problem was, assessing any possible risk associated with the original problem, ensuring that any detected vulnerabilities are secure and mitigated, make certain that the implementation of response strategies are executed effectively, constantly having new updates for response strategies, make certain that all employees are up to par with the rules and regulations, and ensure that employees have limited access to potential vulnerable data.
The topography of GNB's network. On the left side, you have their external network, which includes a router, firewall, and intrusion detection system, and along with proxy servers. And on the internal side, there are some flaws. So the suspect worked in the legal and finance department and accessed data from the trading system over here. Now, unlike the trading department and the data to the external network, there is no firewall. So in theory, all of the departments have access to each other's data when they shouldn't. And how it should be set up is that each department should be segregated, sort of like how the e-trading department has going on here.
It was later determined that the insider threat was actually from the finance department of Goliath National Bank. The suspect had some sort of experience with the networks of Goliath National Bank and used them to his advantage. Noticing the fault in the internal infrastructure and the low security, he was able to take advantage of this and use it to his advantage. Possible threat actors can come from anywhere. Without fitting any specific profile, strong security is necessary to mitigate the possibility of further threats and to deter future acts like this. In order to identify these threats, a few things should always be done. Monitoring the internal network for suspicious activity is a must. Finding flaws in the system through the investigation process. Identifying improper background checks, system errors, unsecure buildings, servers, unorganized security policies, anything that can allow a flaw in the system and allow future attacks. Creating a well-organized system to cover all the needs and aspects will assist in future attacks, but will also use preventive measures to identify future attacks also.
Policies that were implemented during the incident include ensuring proper people have proper access to sensitive information, employee training that effectively informed them on cyber risk and the safeguarding of confidential information was also implemented. It was also made sure that all forms of data were kept in confidential confines. Precautions were also taken when using browsers and servers so data was not maliciously accessed. Constant implementation of new policies that integrate all departments of the company, and was also ensured that human resources representatives are knowledgeable on the answers to the various questions employees might have. The attack was essentially due to a failure in the protection policies at Goliath National Bank. Despite the technical security solutions to manage and ensure the security of systems, he was able to obtain the data. It was due to his credentials. Being a senior financial analyst, he had been given permission to access particular data and/or systems that led to restricted data being accessed. When accessed through his credentials, he was then able to view and collect the client information.
Implementing security protocols after malicious incidents is vital. You must ensure that all bank's data does not leave the premises where they originally were located. Hire monitoring procedures of all employees to ensure confidential information and knowledgeable doesn't get shared to wrong people. We must monitor all employees of Goliath National Bank to ensure that they are suitable to hold positions involving access to sensitive information. More network scans to ensure that there are any vulnerabilities, and develop insider team collect tips regarding all employee activity. Threats are prevented with the assistance of properly implemented procedures and policies, with properly maintaining access of the vital data. Goliath National Bank networks and assets are properly protected. All data is kept in a secure environment. In addition, all data is encrypted. This ensures that all data passed between web and servers browsers remains private. Repairs are performed and logged in a timely manner with approved and controlled tools. By following these policies, an attack can be prevented. We are the CyberSpiders.